Hello, this is Maddie from the future. I filmed this video, actually finished filming it today technically, but I've just started to sit down and edit and get ready to edit my video, try and get up as soon as possible because I know this video is late because Valentine's Day was nearly 10 days ago. Imagine my dismay when I realised my unboxing clip got deleted or is not in my camera roll anymore. I wish I was joking. I did a whole, 20-minute clip, more like 25 actually, of me opening 2 boxes from Leo & Co. on Etsy, and it's gone. It's gone. And so I'm gonna have to do like a little intro here, I do just want to say that this video is in no way sponsored. I just bought these boxes because I wanted to do like a whole date for Valentine's Day thing. One, it's really late because my reading has not been great recently, but now the clip's been deleted, so you guys don't get to see my reaction to opening the box, which is really disappointing. And this kind of just sets up for the whole video because it is a mess. This video is a mess, I am just gonna warn you. I don't know why I've pulled the microphone out for this bit of the video, but that's what we're doing because for the rest of the video, I do not use this microphone. I don't know if I should start using this microphone. Does the audio sound better with this or like with no microphone? I don't know. So in the boxes, we got one romantic box, which is like a romance book, and it was wrapped so neatly. In here, we had a lot of very cute stuff, one of them being this lip balm that I actually use, which is why it's not in the box and I've been using. And then we also got a romance magnetic, a bookmark, which I use throughout this video, which I think is super cute. It's like a romance book tracker bookmark, and it's magnetic, as I said, and so I really enjoyed using it. I might put this on me, hold on. I don't know how this sounds, but we're gonna go with it just so that I can use my hands when showing you the boxes. And then everything else in this box was a pen that says, "I'm just here for the snacks," which is honestly so me. It's literally made for me. We had a cup of tea. I think we had 2 cups of tea actually. I think I used one, which I think you do see in this video. So there was another packet of tea, like sachet, that was in here. We have a Leo & Co. card. It says, "Roses are red, so is wine," which is very cute. We have a more eye self-heating eye mask balancing rose scent, which is very interesting actually. In here, what was in here? This was the magnetic bookmark, and I've kept the packet because the packet has flower seeds, and if you plant it somewhere you can watch it grow, so I will be doing that. We also got a hand mirror, and it says "just wing it," which is really cute. I will be using this because I've actually needed a mirror like this for my school blazer. And then at the back, I think this comes in like every book box you get. There's the book challenge, and you've got different prompts. You've got books that make me jump, books that make me scream, books that make me cry, books that made me believe, books that kept me thinking, and books that made me time travel, which I think is super cute. And that was in this box, and there was a book that came with it. Where did I put it? Yeah, the book that came with it was Love in Province by Joe Thomas, and this is the book that I will be reading in this video, or meant to be. And then I opened the other box, which originally I was going to save for another video, like the book that I got, but you'll find out, just watch the video. And in here we got, obviously, the book itself, which was actually Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim, and I just want to say this cover is the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then we also got Cocoa and Honey Bath Melts, which honestly looks like white chocolate. I looked at this from behind and I was like, oh my god, there's white chocolate in there. No, it's bath melts, but it's still cute. We have a bag of sweet and salty popcorn. We have another card, which I think is just a standard for Leo & Co., which is so cute. This one says, "You're mad, bonkers, completely off your head, but I'll tell you a secret, all the best people are," and it's a quote from Alice in Wonderland. Very fits the fantasy mood, We've got a bookmark that says "Meet me at midnight" with a tassel. I love tassel bookmarks so much. We have a coaster that says "Believer," and I love the colours on this, honestly. We've got a nail file that says "Be your own kind of beautiful." And then, as I said before, I think this comes with every box, but it's the book challenge thing with the same prompts. I really enjoyed opening these boxes, and I'm actually gutted that the footage is gone. I don't know whether it's a storage issue, maybe I accidentally deleted it. I don't know. I really don't know. But I hope this kind of gives you a vibe of what it was like when I opened the boxes, and I just wish you the best of luck for the rest of this video because it's chaotic. There's a lot of plot twists, I guess you could say, and everything changing, going off course. whatever. This video is so chaotic. Hopefully it's entertaining though. You know, you get to see, just watch the video, just watch it and you'll see. But anyway, that was my blind dates with a book, and now you get to see my personal date with a book, whether it went well or maybe not so much. Hello, it is the 13th. It's like a few days later, I think, since I filmed the first clip. I am now going to be reading my romance book. I finished Hellbent yesterday. It was so good. I need the third book immediately, but now I'm super duper excited to hop into a cute little romance book. I'm just so ready for the vibes. Obviously in this box we got a bunch of goodies, like a little candle, we got some tea bags, we got a bookmark that I'm actually gonna use while I read this book. Today's actually Thursday and tomorrow's Friday, and it is the last day of my like school half term, so I get a week off, which will be really good for reading, making videos, etc. This is the bookmark I'm going to be using. This is so cute. I think I'm going to read this book physically unless I get like so annoyed that I want to read it on Kindle, and I'll get it on Kindle, but because I'm a Kindle girly through and through, like I love my Kindle, but we'll see. But this is the magnetic bookmark. You can see the little magnets. It just snapped at me. We've got flower seeds in here. You can kind of see, like, maybe if I do that. But we've got some flower seeds in here. But I'm super excited to be starting this book. I don't know if I'm going to annotate it. Probably not. It depends how invested I am, I guess, if any of, like, the quotes shout out to me. But I am so excited. So let's get started. Also, I love the floppiness of this. This is going to be like so good to read physically, because if you don't know, books in the UK are bricks, I tell you, and that's part of the reason why I love my Kindle. But like, they're bricks, and so having a book that's like this floppy is like a breath of fresh air. I love it. But yeah, a little recap on what this book is about. I'm just gonna read the blurb. It's simpler that way. She found happiness in a new home, but can she keep hold of it? Delle moved to the south of France 3 years ago and hasn't looked back. She's found new friends, new purpose, and new love with gorgeous Fabian. But just as harvest on her little lavender farm is due to begin, Delle gets some shocking news. With no time to dwell as she welcomes a new crew of lavender pickers, she unexpectedly waves goodbye to Fabian for the summer. Usually cooking would help soothe her troubles, but Delle doesn't remember how, and then Chef Zachary comes to town, dropping another bombshell. Over one summer that's full of surprises, friends old and new rally round. Can they complete the harvest and pull the community back together? And if Fabian returns, will Delle finally get her happily ever after? That's what I'm reading. I've never seen this author, and it kind of looks like a book I wouldn't pick up, but we'll see. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get started. I'm not gonna have a cup of tea yet. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow, but I do have some water. I'm just gonna get like maybe a chapter or two in, and we'll see how far we go. And obviously tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so I will be spending my evening with this book, and we'll see how far I get in. I was trying to film an aesthetic clip, and my ring light like stand thing has snapped, so I've had to like shove a bunch of tape on it. But I guess that doesn't really concern you guys, but I just felt like saying that here. So for real, I am on chapter 4, like page 24 of this book. I don't think this book is for me. I know I'm only 24 pages in, but like, hear me out. It looks like a middle-aged woman's like romance book. It reads like that as well. I am very, I don't know. And then I just started like skimming through, and I'm sorry, that was like a problem, and obviously I don't know the context, but like, what is going on? I think it's just like, it's defo not for me, like my demographic. This is written for adults, like I read adult books, but this is like written for like a middle-aged woman. like a romance book that she like read on the beach, you know. See, I'm only like 24 pages in, so I'm like, do I give it more of a chance? But I know it's not gonna be for me. But this is the book I got for a date, and so like I feel like I should like give it a chance. Also, another thing that puts me off is there's just a bunch of French thrown in there, like random like quotes from French and just things like that, and I get some of it, but I don't understand it all, and it just really takes me out of the book. So I'm just like, what does that mean? You can tell me you're in France without having to tell me that, without having to give me French, you know. I just don't think it's for me. It's definitely like targeted at middle-aged women, and I don't know if this is for me. I don't know what to do instead. I was thinking of doing like a romance because it's like, you know, love, but I don't know. I mean, I could take this chance to just pick up a romance book that's been on my TBR. I might do that. But like that just defeats the whole purpose of the video. Guys, I'm really in turmoil right now. I think I'm gonna think on it, figure out what I want to do. I will just see you guys in like 10 minutes when I decide. I don't know, or maybe tomorrow. Right, we are gonna be picking a different book. Bring the cart over, guys. I feel like I haven't done this in so long, just like looked at my cart and picked a book. We have a whole cart full of books here, and I want to pick one that we're going to be reading in this video instead. I think I'm going to stay on the theme of romance, just because, you know, the first book was romance. I feel like we should just stick on theme, and plus I'll be reading the fantasy book from the fantasy book box next, so we want to leave that for then. As for a romance book I want to read, I have no idea. I genuinely don't. I mean, you know what I could do is read Part of Your World, because it's kind of, is it summery? Is this in summer? This could potentially be in summer, I don't know. It's kind of half and half. And it's also on a farm. You know what? Same vibes. Same vibes. I've been wanting to read this for so long, and also partially mainly because I just want to read yours truly, and I think this one comes first, I believe. But I've also heard that Abby Jimenez is really good, and I just want to read this low-key. Oh my god, this is literally perfect. You don't understand how perfect this is. The guy called Daniel is 10 years younger than the main character Alexis. The guy in this book, Fabian, is 10 years younger than the main girl Dell. This is literally made to be. You cannot tell me otherwise. I think I'm gonna make the switch to Part of Your World. It's literally the same kind of vibes though, guys, so I'm doing the best I can. So this is a official DNF of 11 Province. I don't know if I'm gonna count it on Goodreads because it is like 20 pages, but I think I'm gonna like write it down somewhere just so like I know that I DNF'd the book, because at the end of the year I want to do like a DNF count. I'm not gonna read any today because I'm tired, to be honest. It's like 10, half 10 I think, and I have school tomorrow, but I will be reading this tomorrow, having a nice cup of tea, you know, relaxing with my book. This video has gone so wrong, like, at least it wasn't a dupe book that I got in the blind date with a book, because this was always a backup that like if I got a dupe I'd just read a different book. But whatever, it's still a date with a book, and that's the whole purpose of this video, so whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go chill and go to sleep soon, and I'll see you tomorrow when I start Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. Hey guys, it is currently Saturday. I did not read yesterday, and yesterday was actually Valentine's Day, but I didn't read, so apologies. But I just want to have like a little date with a book over the Valentine's period, and I know I wasn't going to finish a book in that day anyway, so it's perfectly fine. As you guys saw, I just made a iced tea. I have never done this before, and I made it iced because I don't particularly like hot drinks, except I do make exceptions for hot chocolates because they are really good, but I just tend to not really like hot drinks, you know. I like iced coffee, you know. If I had tea, I'd like iced tea, and this is kind of my first proper time having tea, or at least a homemade tea. I've had a few teas out and about, like in like boba shops and stuff like that, but this is my first time actually having proper tea. I can say I do prefer coffee, but it's still good, it's still right. Anyway, I'm going to now be starting Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I'm super excited. I don't know how much I'm going to read today though, because I had a very rough night because I couldn't sleep. So I've not had as much sleep as I should have. So that might affect how much reading I get done later on in the day, but for now I'm awake. This tea was the strawberry and chamomile, I think, one. Because the other one I've got still is strawberry and raspberry, and I thought I would prefer this one over this one, so I'm saving the best till last. But yeah, as I said, I do definitely prefer coffee, but it's still good and it's still something new, you know? But yeah, as I said, I'm going to start this book and we'll see how far I get into it. I think it's about 11 o'clock, something like that, and yeah, I have basically the rest of the day to read and we'll see how much we get done. So I'm going to start this book and I will see you guys whenever I have an update. Hopefully history doesn't repeat itself and this book is actually good. It's been a few days. I have not read at all, and I don't know why that is. I just haven't read. It's Monday the 17th, and obviously I last spoke to you, I think it was on Friday. No, Saturday, I think. My camera just fell down. This is not going well today. But I did read today. I got to page 25 of this book, and I don't think I want to read this at this moment in time. And I just think I don't want to read a romance at this moment in time because I'm just getting annoyed. We're on page 25, right? And we've had the, oh, he's looking cute, whatever. And we've also had just the flirting and the I don't want a man, you know, behaviour that you typically get at the beginning of a romance book. And now we've just had a one night stand at page 25. And yes, there was no description. But, no. I'm just used to my books upon books of angst, romances, and like fantasy books, or just in other books in general, that I don't want to read in insta. I know this is probably going to be a good book. Like, listen, it's Abby Jimenez. I fully trust this woman. I feel like she will be a good author for me when I want to read it. I don't want to read a romance at the moment, or if I do, it needs to be in a fantasy setting, I think, for me to enjoy it. And I think I need to be very careful what I'm reading at the moment, especially because if I'm not in one already, I'm definitely in a reading slump, and so I need to be very, very careful about what I choose to read. And so I don't think this is the right book for this moment in time. I know it's really annoying for this video, I'm going back and forth and everything, but I can't do it. I really, really cannot do it. And so, third time's the charm, hopefully. I'll be reading Six Crimson Cranes in this video. It is the other book I got in the blind dates with a book. And yes, I said I was going to read this in a separate video, but I think I'm just going to read it now because the way this is going, it's not going great. This video is an absolute state. An absolute state. So, yeah, I'm going to be reading this. It sounds really good. It's absolutely beautiful. Got a lot of my favourite authors saying it's really good. So I think I'm really going to enjoy this. I've bought it on Kindle because I do prefer reading on Kindle, so I think this will really help me get more reading done. And we're going to be reading this book. So yeah, I'm going to start reading after this clip. I'm actually going to start reading after this clip. I know I said that last time and I didn't, but I will be reading. And I will see you guys in a little bit later, whatever, when I have an update. But, side note, got my ears pierced today. So, you know, at the start of this video, I had no piercings. But today, I've got my firsts. And I think they're really cute. You can see better on this ear. They're like a forest green and or emerald green, and it's my favourite colour, so I went for it and I think that's so cute. This is the start of my piercings journey though, because I do want to already get my seconds. I got my first done today and I want my seconds. So my ears will be bedazzled in the near future, but it's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go read and I will see you guys in a little bit. Hopefully in a little bit and not a few days. Let's just hope and pray. Hey guys, it has been a few days. In my last clip, I literally said, let's hope it's not going to be a few days and I'll see you, I think, later. Guys, we're not going to talk about it, okay? I haven't read this book the last few days. Do not kill me, please. I have read today, though. That's why I'm updating. I am exactly 100 pages into this book. I'm on chapter 10. And I'm actually enjoying this. Like, I just want to keep reading it. And I'm just really interested. And I just kind of love where the plot's kind of going. For some reason I've got this like feeling in like my chest that like I'm gonna really enjoy this book. I don't know guys, I don't know, don't shoot the messenger. But it has been a few days since I last saw you, and that day I think I read one chapter. So the last few days I really haven't read, but in my defense, yesterday was my brother's birthday and the day before that I spent basically the whole day playing Until Dawn. If you don't know, that's a video game. It's like a, you know, a story-based video game. It was so good, by the way, but I literally binged it in one afternoon. Like I started at like 12:30 and then played until like 9, so didn't really have much reading time, but it's okay. I am reading today and that's what counts, you know. Today is Thursday and I go back to school obviously Monday, so I do have the next 4 days including today to get some good reading done, but we will see. But yeah, that is my update for 6 Crimson Cranes. I'm reading this book on Kindle and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to keep reading and hopefully get a little bit more further into it. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Honestly, there's this feeling with this book that I cannot shake. And like it's just this like yearning for everything, just for the main character, to be honest. And like if you read it you'll know, but I genuinely, you know when you're about to cry, I felt like the pricks behind my eyes for some reason, and then it's just like the, oh, it's the gut wrenchiness of it. And this could very easily turn into like a favorite book, honestly. I just had to say that because basically this isn't a spoiler. You kind of like, do you get this on the back? You get this on the back. This isn't a spoiler, but she's basically, she can't speak any words, like any noise that comes out of her mouth, one of her brothers will die. And so she can't say anything. She's been like, there's been a massive curse on her and her brothers and everything. And she is trying to obviously find her way home, find her brothers, everything. But she can't speak. She can't voice it at all. And like her and her brothers are all missing, obviously. But like she can't say anything. And even when like, you know, it'd be so easy for her to just like say I'm Princess Shiori. Shiori, yeah. She can't because her brothers will die, and it's just so, I don't know why that like hurts me, and it's just like I want to cry. And like it's not fair, it's so like tragic, and like I don't know. It's because it's like anyway, a little thing that happened that I was like,
sorry, this was a cut clip that I'm not actually meant to include, but I just had to because I'm sorry, I'm so dramatic.
Hey guys, it is the next day. I have read quite a bit already today, and it's about like 2 p.m, 3 p.m. I think it's 3 p.m. I'm on page 206 of 6 Crimson Cranes, and I am still really enjoying this book. I think I'm gonna finish it probably, maybe today, maybe not today. Depends how much I read today, and if not today, definitely tomorrow. And that makes me super excited because I haven't finished a book in what feels like forever. I'm just excited that I'm enjoying a book again. Like I've literally only read 2 books this year, which have been 9,000 Hellbent. So it's really good to be enjoying another book. I'm not sure if it's going to be a 5 stars as of yet, but it's defo in the at least a 4-star area right now. I will see you guys in a little bit for another update, or if anything like really significant happens, and I am desperate to keep you guys in the loop and update you. I'm not even kidding. I think I've genuinely fallen in love with this book. Because why am I getting so, what the hell? I have tears.
What is going on? Why am I acting like this? This is literally just because I'm enjoying a book, but like, I don't know what it is. I've just got this feeling and I'm just like, I want to cry, and it's just like so tragic, and if you've read it you'll know. I mean, actually I think I've already said it in a clip already, but like, obviously she's the princess but she can't tell anyone. Just like, oh, it's the most, oh, so sad. Anyways, I'm on page 328. I've read a lot actually, and like a really fun fact about me reading this book is part of it is she's got like a bowl on her head, and like it's stuck on her head, and you'll understand if you read it. But with the image that creates in my head, because it covers like everything but like her mouth, that for some reason just reminds me of, I think her name is Six from Little Nightmares. And if anyone grew up with video games or anything that are watching this video, you probably didn't, but that's a big part of my childhood and one of my, I just love video games and stuff like that. Little Nightmares was a big part of like my childhood and one of the games that I watched and like I really enjoyed. And you know, the character of Six has like a yellow coat, and she's like got her face covered. I don't know if her mouth shows or not, but I just picture that in like a way, I don't know how to describe it, but like I just picture Six for some reason. And I don't know, I just picture Six, and I'll put if I can find one, a picture on screen of what I'm kind of meaning. And I don't know, if you guys know what I'm on about, please let me know, because otherwise I'm gonna feel so stupid saying that on here. But like, it's literally Six from Little Nightmares. I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. But I'm really enjoying this book, as you can tell. I think it's well on its way to being a 5 stars, depending on how the ending goes. And I know like in my last update, I literally said, yeah, it used to be a 5 stars, but it's not. It's in the 4-star range. We're back up there. We are back up there. And I'm like loving it. But considering 3rd time's the charm with this video, and you know, the books I've been picking up, this is good. This is really good. But yeah, I just wanted to come and update. I try and update every like 10 chapters at most, maybe normally 5 chapters, depending on how long they are, obviously. But yeah, I'll see you guys if anything interesting happens. I genuinely, oh, I'm oh my god. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, that's my light. I had tears in my eyes. And then I got hit with that. I called that, but like, oh god, that, that physically hurt me. That really physically hurt me. Like, before I even like put my camera on, I was like crying. The hell? I'm actually at a loss for words. It's one twist after another, and I'm just like, I have an hour left of my book, and I wasn't gonna finish it today, but I might have to. Cause what? I got like, it's like a big picture. I got like 2 out of the whole picture. Well, I got half, I think, of one, and then I got the other, like, and it's like you get this, and it's like, whoa, and then you get this, it's like, whoa. and then you get another, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need a break. Depending on how this ends, could be 5 stars, could be 5 stars, like, what the hell? Guys, I finished the book. It is like 11 p.m. or something, which isn't actually that late, but like I've been going to bed not quite early, but like around 9:30, 10, so this is me staying up a little bit, but I am tired, so if I don't make any sense in this clip, I apologize. I'm gonna probably do like a review tomorrow, but I just wanted to come here and just say that I did finish this book, and my current thoughts are it's not a 5 stars, but I did really enjoy it, so I guess we'll just have to decide where I'm gonna put it. But I did really enjoy it, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna read the second one like immediately. I think I will probably read it at some point, like if I never know what else to read, I'll pick it up, but I'm not dying to read the second one, and like I wouldn't die if I never read the second one, you know what I mean? I enjoyed it, but it's not like a book I'm dying for the second one for, you know? I will let you guys know tomorrow. I need to sleep, as you can probably tell, but I will let you guys know tomorrow what I'm gonna do. But this is my date with a book. It went well, 3rd time's the charm, you know? But yeah, I did enjoy this book, and I still stand by my statement that this cover is gorgeous and one of the most prettiest covers I've like ever seen in my life. So props off to publishing for this one, and whoever designed this cover, you did a great job. Hey guys, it's the next day. I am in a dress with a blanket just because it was the easiest thing to change into after I had McDonald's and I had a burger, and I bit into the burger, ketchup everywhere. I was in a really cute outfit as well. I'm not having it. Just ignore the attire, okay? I'm here to talk about 6 Crimson Cranes. I really enjoyed this book. I want to start off by saying the beginning was really interesting for me when you get to the point of like the blurb. What the blurb tells you when you get to that point, it's like, whoa. And then you've got, you know, the gut-wrenchiness of she can't tell anyone who she is. That's not a spoiler, that's on the back, because she literally cannot speak, and you've got that whole gut-wrenchiness of it. And there was a little bit in the middle, I think, where I was like, okay, it's a little bit just like monotone, nothing's really going on. But then we get to a different setting, which if you know, you know. And it picked right back up. It was so good. I was loving every second of it. I was like giggling, blushing. All I wanted to do was read the book. And then we get to the very end where I'm just like, what is going on? Because so that I'm being absolutely stupid, or like there's, I don't want to say plot holes, but like things that don't really make any sense. And it didn't end on like a massive cliffhanger that I'm like dying to read the next one. And I don't know why the next part of the journey needs another book. Like, couldn't you do that in like another few chapters? Like if this was like 600 pages, it'd be fine. I don't know. At the end, I just wanted to get it over and done with. But for the majority of this book, I really did enjoy this book. And like it gave me like a feeling, you know, like a really fuzzy, you know, I love this feeling, you know. So for that, I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 stars, just because majority of it was like really good. There was just like the few little points where I was like, okay. But yeah, it might also be because I finished it at like 11 p.m, half 11, so I didn't process everything that went on, so maybe it's a fault with me. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to read the next one, not because it was bad, but because like I don't know. I really don't know. But this was really good. I'm pleasantly surprised with this book, and saying this was a blind date with a book that I've been actually wanting to read. I've had my eye on it for a while. Saying that it was just a blind date with a book, really enjoyed myself. I know by the time I release this video, it's going to be well past Valentine's Day. It already is well past Valentine's Day. It's like, what is it today? The 22nd? So I'm going to have to really edit today if I want to get it up today or tomorrow. But it's still almost 10 days after Valentine's Day, which is really not great, but what can I say, it's a video, you know. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me for this video, watching me read this book, going on a date with a book. And if you also didn't have a date with Valentine's Day, one, you're not alone, but two, just spend it with your books, because your books will never fail you. Relationships are more tricky than reading books, so I say just read the book, be happy, be safe, be with yourself, you know, have the date with yourself. you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys somewhere else in another video, hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye guys, love you.